The big day is about to hit, or already hit depending on when you watch this video. Hytale is releasing on January 13th, and there are some things you need to know before playing the first time. So I'll walk you through those, including how to get the launcher and get in-game on the 13th. Self-plug here, I will be live streaming all day, starting from game launch and daily from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time, or even longer after that 4 p.m. time, especially right after launch. So drop me a subscribe here or follow on Twitch at Prow8413 so you don't miss any streams. Odds are I'm probably live while you're watching this, so drop in and say hello after the video is done. Now, before I dive in, I'd like to introduce you to today's video sponsor, Picnic. Today's video is sponsored by Picnic, a new platform built for Hytale mods. Mod creators can already create their mod pages, start collecting favorites, and even receive donations from supporters ahead of early access. If you want to build momentum before launch, go to picnic.gg and claim your profile now. Link is in the description below. So the first thing I want to get out of the way is what to expect when you log in to play for the first time. Most importantly, the game is in a true early access state. You see, when Hytale was canceled over the summer and the studio shut down by Riot Games, it already had a bad rep as a game that was never going to come out and as being in development hell, which was largely true at the time. Communication from the team had been rare for years at this point, but after being shut down, its original owner, pre-Riot acquisition, Simon, bought the game back. And his guiding principle was to get the game into players' hands ASAP to break the curse of never releasing. So he returned to the game's old engine, which hadn't been worked on in years, and in a matter of about 3 to 4 months, him and the team of developers he hired have cobbled together everything to get the game to release. Due to how quickly this has happened, Simon and the team have been warning people, and I'm going to give you this warning now too. The game is going to have bugs, maybe major bugs at times. The game is going to have many things that feel unbalanced or incomplete. That's because it is unbalanced and incomplete. The team could have taken another 6 months to get the game in a much better state, but Simon promised to get the game to players ASAP and break the curse, and players wanted it, so here we are. My warning to all of you is, if you're thinking of purchasing Hytale or going to hop into playing Hytale on day one, you need to be okay with this. You need to expect it. So if you're good with it, then hop in on day one and have fun. And if you're not, it may be best to hold off for a few months while things get sorted out further. Once you've moved past that, you should know that things are going to change and likely change rapidly. There could be a way something works that you happen to like, and that thing may change. It's okay to give feedback on this sort of thing. There will be an in-game feedback button you can utilize to do so, but don't get upset about it. Just know that the gameplay loop, systems, and many things are likely to change weekly or monthly, and those things are likely to be noticeable in your everyday gameplay. Hopefully in good ways, but I know not all people deal with change as well as I do, so maybe in bad ways to you. One thing we do know that will be quite a big change is world generation. Right now, the worlds you make will be made using World Generation version 1, with World Gen V2 getting tested in game via a gateway system, which is a portal you can use to go to a smaller area that is testing out new World Gen features. The world we start with in V1 is infinite though, which is good. But eventually, when World Gen V2 is ready and they make the swap, your V1 world will no longer be able to generate new areas. It's unsure at this time what happens to that old world. I do think at the very least, you'll still be able to play on it, but it could stop receiving updates. It's possible we will be able to convert the world to World Gen V2, but this is unknown at this point. So it may be best to go in knowing that eventually your first world or worlds may one day not be playable anymore. On the plus side, World Gen V2 looks amazing, and I've been showing you a video and pictures of it in the background while I've been talking about this subject. Now, what are you going to be able to do day one and in the early days of Hytale? Well, outside of just playing the core game, mods and servers will be available day one, and more will get added after that. Hytale will have a built-in server browser on release day for you to use to see available public servers to play on, and mods can be downloaded from third-party sites such as Picnic. These will likely be great ways to fill in the gaps for you in your exploration world, or give you something else completely different to try out and do in between gameplay sessions. I expect there to be minigame servers, PvP servers, and I imagine eventually we will start to see some larger RPG style servers popping up. Mods will start off pretty simple at first, but we are likely to see some really big, expansive mods pop up in not too long. some of which play like totally different games, so keep a lookout for those as well. Now, before we start talking about purchasing Hytale, if you're wanting to know more about the game before you buy it, you can try stopping by one of my live streams to check things out, or watch some of my many videos I've posted about the game here to get a feel for what Hytale is going to be like. When you decide you're going to buy Hytale, there are 3 editions to choose from: Standard at $20, Supporter at $50, and Cursebreaker at $70. All 3 editions come with the base game, so if all you care about is playing Hytale, Standard Edition will be just fine for you. All 3 editions come with some free cosmetics, only available during early access, and the higher edition you get, the more free cosmetics you get, which you've been able to see on screen while I've talked about it. More of those cosmetics will get added over time, and the nice thing is, you can upgrade which edition you have at any time at only the cost difference between them, all the way up until early access ends and the full release of the game happens, which is likely to be 2 to 3 years or more by best estimates. If you're wondering about system requirements, there's a blog post you can see on screen right now that you can take a look at, and I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. As far as platforms are concerned, Hytale will be available for Windows, Mac, and Linux with native support. Console unfortunately has not been developed for yet, but the Hytale's team will be developing for console eventually. Their main concern now is release and getting the game in a much better state before they worry about developing the game for consoles. Mobile, on the other hand, is a bit more of a question mark. They have expressed interest in mobile, but it is not something that they are thinking about quite yet. To purchase the game, you'll need to create an account, and if the account is for a child age 12 or under, they will need to provide a parental email address to allow for parental controls to be set up. You then click to purchase the game, choose your edition, and in the creator code section, be sure to enter code PROWL8413, as it does help support my Hytale content. I would greatly appreciate it if you do that. Now that you have Hytale, when you log into your profile on the Hytale website, there's a tab on the left-hand side you can click to download the launcher. If you're doing this before the game releases, you'll have to wait until release time on the 13th before you can download the game. Expected release time is 10 a.m. Eastern, but Simon has put that in question a little bit, so we're going to have to see. Anytime after that, though, you will just download the game and its updates through the launcher here, and of course, launch your game through here to play. I'll be live streaming playing the standard exploration mode, playing around with mods, servers, and maybe doing some fun collaborations with other creators, so be sure to drop in a stream to come hang out. I do have a Discord channel you can join to be part of our Blocky Game community. That link will be down below as well. And be sure to drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, the channel will subscribe if you want to see more Hytale content. And I had to use this corny line my son came up with and told me I better not ever use it at least one time. It's time for me to Hytale it out of here. See you all in Orbis. Goodbye.